Doing some exploring today, heading up to Sherman Pass. I'm gonna go check out the snow level up there since it's been raining down here. And see how much snow's up there. Coming up around this next bend here is the bridge that goes over the Columbia River here. Otherwise known up here as Lake Roosevelt, as you can see by the sign. So this bridge has a little bit of history on it. It was built to replace the low bridge that went across here before the reservoir was made. And this one was completed in, I think it was 1938, I believe. So that bridge has been here for a real long time. So now I'm making the left onto Highway 20 here to go up the mountain. So I'm up here at the end of the road here off of Mellenberger, and this is the old Highway 20 bridge here. It's referred to as Mellenberger Bridge. There's a creek down there, and it empties off down into the river down below, and we're right next to the fish and game area over here where they stock the fish. They stock the fish for the river in this little inlet down here. And there's the river. You can see right there. To walk this, there is an old ferry terminal down below, and there is, like, you can follow the road out for literally like a couple miles, and it comes out over by the Inchelium Road. So that was a little stop on our way up to Sherman Pass. So for reference, we got this much snow on the ground here, and the digicals read 37 degrees. So we'll see what the temperature is up at the summit when we get there. So this road right here goes to Inchelium, like you can see on the sign, and Lake Ellen is up that way. And it looks like the snow is starting to increase a little bit. The snow level. Our digical's reading 36 degrees, and it's 4:04, so we're getting close to sunset. Right up here, where this little opening is on the left, that's log flume, and that's another little stop you can take on this road, and you can walk out in the middle of the forest there, and there's a bunch of you can follow the old railroad trail that they had out here when they were actively logging back in the early 1900s. So there's like a little path. There's a little path, and it follows like a little cutout. You can see where they had the railroad tracks at. It's kind of neat. There's also a bunch of camping up here, so just past the sign for the campground. And this is where the campground is on Bangs Mountain Road there. So if you like the snowmobile, up here is a spot where you can turn off, and there's like a little parking area down in the woods where you can go and snowmobile as I get passed by a truck. So in here is called Camp Grouden. This was an old civilian conservation corps camp that they had in the 1930s. they had a grand idea to try to make a resort up here, and that idea kind of fell through. It never got completed, and basically that's the only house out back there that's left from what they built up here. Got some logging going on up the hill here. Show you kind of what they had envisioned. All right. So their idea was to build like a dam in here, and they were going to dam it up so that they could have a giant lake in here so people could go swimming. It would be a nice little giant, would have had a resort over here, would have had a bunch of log cabins for people to stay in, and they would have had a nice big giant swimming hole over here for you to go lounge in and swim in. It would have been kind of neat if that actually had happened. It would have been a nice little spot to see for sure. But sadly, it never came to be. Alrighty. The guy's camera just does not want to stay in one spot over here. Every time I go over a bump or something, it goes punk sideways. I'm just using my little tripod thingy bobber. I put it in auto 4-wheel. Getting stuck over here. Okay, I'll be coming. All right, back on the highway. Nobody was harmed during the making of this video. meteorological temperature update is now 32 degrees. We've reached freezing. I repeat, we've reached freezing. And it is starting to get foggy. Oh boy. Trail right here. It's one of the trails that you can walk up the mountain. And here we are. Sherman Pass. All right, so here's Sherman Pass. The sign's pretty much buried. You see the elevation sign right there. 5,575 feet we're up. Behind us there's a guy plowing out the snow park road. Well, I'm gonna get back in the truck, so I'll see you guys next time. Stay tuned for more, and make sure to like, share, subscribe on my videos, and I will see you in the next adventure. 509 Adventures out!